For a lot of professionals, getting a certification is a standard career step. But the PMP, the Project Management Professional Certification, seems to be in a league of its own. We're hearing that for 2025, the failure rate for first-timers is hovering around a staggering 40 to 50%.
That's a number that really makes you pause. It immediately tells you this isn't just a test you can cram for over a weekend. It's a real gauntlet.
Exactly. Let's dive straight into the PMP exam for 2025. It's widely known to be incredibly tough, with reports indicating that 40-50% failure rate for those taking it for the first time. This stems from its comprehensive nature, tricky situational questions, a tight 230-minute window for 180 questions, and a scoring system that considers the difficulty of your correct answers. Plus, about half the exam now focuses on Agile and hybrid methods.
That 40-50% failure rate is pretty stark. It really underscores that this isn't just about knowing the PMBOK guide, it's about demonstrating you can apply those principles under pressure, especially with that big swing towards Agile. That shift alone can trip up a lot of people who come from a purely traditional project management background.
Absolutely. So, with that high failure rate and the shift to Agile, what are the core reasons behind this structure, and how can candidates actually prepare effectively?
Well, a big part of it is the design of the exam itself. It's built to test your judgment, not just your memory.
The exam structure itself is a major part of the challenge. It throws a mix of question types at you: multiple choice, multiple response, drag and drop, and even hotspot questions, all designed to test practical application, not just recall. Time is also incredibly tight, with roughly 76 seconds per question. For preparation, a compressed 2-4-week PMP camp is often insufficient. A more realistic commitment is 150-200 hours spread over 10-12 weeks.
That time pressure, 76 seconds per question, is brutal. It means you can't afford to second-guess yourself too much on any single item. You have to read, process, and decide. This is where those practice exams become absolutely vital for building that speed and decision-making muscle. You just have to get the reps in.
That's a great point about practice exams. And it leads me to think about the type of preparation. You mentioned it's about application, not recall. So when you're studying, what's the key difference between just memorizing Agile principles and truly understanding them in a way that you can apply them to those tricky situational questions?
The real aha moment for many people is realizing that the exam wants you to act like a project manager in the situation. It's not about knowing the definition of Scrum. It's about knowing when to use a daily stand-up or how to handle a scope change request in a hybrid environment. The questions are often framed as, you are the project manager, what should you do next? It's about the why and the how in context, not just the what.
Exactly. It's about embodying the role. So, despite all these challenges, the failure rate, the structure, the Agile focus, the PMP certification is still incredibly valuable. What's the ultimate outlook for those who successfully navigate this exam?
I think the value is higher than ever, honestly.
Even with all these hurdles, the PMP certification continues to be a significant career booster in 2025, opening doors to better job opportunities and higher salaries. The exam's tough nature is precisely what guarantees that certified professionals are truly competent.
That's the key takeaway, isn't it? The difficulty isn't a deterrent, it's a feature. It's what makes this certification a reliable signal to employers that you've got the skills and the grit to manage complex projects. They know you didn't just get lucky. You earned it.
Precisely. So, for anyone looking to conquer the PMP in 2025, the message is clear. Prioritize Agile, commit to deep preparation, and aim for practical application. David, to wrap this all up, if someone listening is on the fence about starting this journey, what are the absolute must-knows?
Okay, if I had to boil it down, it would be 4 things. First, go in respecting that 40-50% failure rate. It's real. Second, you absolutely must master Agile and hybrid methods, since that's half the exam now. Third, plan for a serious time commitment. Think 150-200 hours of real study, focusing on practice exams. Finally, remember why you're doing it. Despite the difficulty, the PMP is a massive boost for your career and earning potential. It's tough, but it's worth it.